It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Get ready for Rockies baseball next. Well, it's not quite a nor'easter, but the rain's coming down pretty good here at... Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch. Oh, look out. And a very interesting way to begin the ball game here tonight. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 2-1 home. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Digging in, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. In his career against Porcello, he's just 1 for 6. Brantley stands at first with 1 out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Porcello, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready with the 1 and 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Well, I think that's a great
swing and a miss. That retires the side. So stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
And that misses. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor him.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. 1 down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's 1 for 3. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Line drive base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Behind 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out in the top half of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Josh Donaldson goes down to become the 1st out here in the 2nd inning. Yonder Alonso is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Sliced hard on the ground. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in his career against Porcello. Comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. 1-2, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and his side is striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. They'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
One of the keys to securing them.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning. Standing in, Sandy Leon. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd.
Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one. Leading off the inning, Jason Kipnis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right, but foul. 1-1. A little bouncer. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. In his career against Porcello, he's gone 5 for 13. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Line softly toward the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Throw won't get him. Now in the box, Francisco Lindor, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3-2 now. And this is swung on and hit on the ground at Pedroia at second. And there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Michael Brantley. Set and the pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count at 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, and their runners at the corner. Porcello sets. Here's the first pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. He's got it. The tag, and he is out. Here's Mookie Betts, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch.
Right fielder, Mookie.
Hey now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. High in the air and deep to left center field. Kipnis going back on it. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the second out. Ready to take his hacks again, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Leading off the inning, Edwin Encarnacion, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Here's a high pop-up. Porcello has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The short, hit hard. Bogarts has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland. Get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes to the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. To his left, Donaldson. Throw on to first will take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Chisenhall. And that's the third out. Into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Popped him up. Moreland is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. That's popped up. Devers ranging into the outfield. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sandy Leon
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Sandy Leon is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. To 2-2 now. 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Mookie Betts. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Ball 1. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. No hits to this point.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. Fly ball out to right field. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. In now for Cleveland, Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip. Popped him up. Bogarts is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he will get there to make the running. Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
He starts him out with a strike on the outer half. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit in the air to center field. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Way outside. 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Ramirez is there, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Encarnacion. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Weak chopper up the line. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Way in front of a great slider that time.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Encarnacion aboard here at first with nobody out. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time. Here's Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Grounded softly to the right. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. And he is in there. At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's 0 for 2.
Lonnie Chisenhall. Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Pomerantz sets. Here it is on 0-1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Men on third with 2 down. And a fastball just a bit up. Struck him out. Struck him out again. Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
First baseman.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Looking to send him packing again. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chisenhall sprinting after it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle to his right. Ramirez. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Chisenhall facing back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy Leon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one right down Main Street. Salazar is at least partially known for a good changeup. And it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Pitch on the way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Now batting, Jason Kipnis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's hitless in 6 tries. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball.
Threw it right past him. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He was a ground out victim last time up. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
High in the air out to center field. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Michael Brantley, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. This is on the ground over the first. And he is out on the tag. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's 0 for 4.
I mean, what a dime.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball 2 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out. Pomeranz gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Here's Yonder Alonso in prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz. He's 3 for 9. And a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Bradley is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.